It's the technician. It's the technician versus the Messiah of the Backbreaker, the one man that I basically self-imposed a nickname onto, or superimposed a nickname onto, that being Drew Gulak. Gulak versus Roddy Strong for the NXT World Championship. If there's one thing I can say that will be done, is when I'm comfortable moving to WWE 2K23, you all will know. But one of the things I want to do and make sure of is that all the matches that I want to do on this game that I won't be able to do on 2K23, I get done with. And we saw that with Cesaro versus Brock Lesnar, Roddy Strong versus the Technician. I'm going to wager a guess and say that's not something I'm going to be able to do in WWE 2K23. Butterfly suplex by the Technician takes down the Messiah of the Backbreaker. It's been a while since the last time we saw the Messiah defend his championship. And the fact of the matter is, it was in a hell of a match against Tommaso Ciampa, but this match against Drew Gulak is going to be 100 times different than anything he did with Tommaso Ciampa. Running neckbreaker by Gulak. Gulak wants the title back. He's the one who lost it to Ciampa. And then Ciampa traded it back and forth with Roddy Strong. Roddy winning it in the Hell in a Cell match against Ciampa. That was the first Hell in a Cell. The first Hell in a Cell that I did in WWE 22. And I'm going to say it right now that I think that the next time you will see my good buddy Sam joining me on commentary, it will be WWE 2K23, and it will be War Games. War Games. 2. Somehow we got a 2 count on that, but I blame it on human error. The one question I will have is, should we look back at Finn Balor and Tyler Bate? I think we've done that before. I don't see why we have to do it again. But, technically we don't have to. Technically we don't have to because of the fact that both those guys are going to be in the game. So maybe we find Finn Balor an opponent that is not in 2K23. Maybe we find Finn Balor an opponent that will not be in 2K23. And have him be Finn's last opponent before we shift gears. There's a bit more we need to do before we move on. And once we get there, I think the summertime is still an accurate time for 2K23. Cravat suplex upcoming from Gulak on Roddy Strong. The Technician has got... Oh, I was going to say that I spoke too soon. The Technician had the ball in his court, but Roddy Strong got back up. Roddy slams Gulak's head into the corner and then ties him in the Tree of Woe. But Roddy gets reversed by Gulak, who spins himself out of the corner and finally nails that discus clothesline that he's been trying to nail on Roddy this entire time thus far, but only gets a 1 count. If there's anybody that I would trust to tie my opponent up like a pretzel, it would be the Technician. It would be Gulak. And I made a mistake pushing the wrong buttons. But the one thing I would say is, I may trust him to tie people up, but at the same time, I would not trust myself. Gulak can't keep going to the well with that discus lariat. If he keeps going to the well with the discus lariat, it will come back to bite him in the long run. Speaking of the discus lariat, it's the second time we saw the Gutbuster. It hurt once, and I'm sure it's going to hurt twice. It's going to hurt twice as much now. Again, Roddy Strong gets reversed by Gulak. Gulak with a brutal elbow there. And then sets it up with a nice drop kick. Textbook drop kick, I would say. Fights back. He fights back. Tiger Driver 97. Tiger Driver 97. No! Roddy pops the shoulder up. He pops the shoulder up. I mean, if there's anything I'm sure Roddy will fight for, it is to maintain his hold as NXT champion. It is to maintain the grasp of the NXT title. Textbook gut-wrench suplex by Drew Gulak. And Gulak grabs the arm, and rubs the back of his boot against the face of Roddy Strong. Overhead throw by Gulak, and he goes for the ladder press on Roddy. 2. No, Roddy kicks out. Gulak is just sitting there posturing in the corner. I don't know if he's measuring him or taking some time to posture. I think he's measuring him. He almost beheads Roddy with that lariat. 2. 3. No. I thought that might have been a 3, but Gulak apparently did too. Gulak stomps the face of Roddy Strong. Gulak stomps the face of Roddy Strong. And Hammer throws him into the corner. Hammer throws him into the corner. Roddy ties him up. Reversal. Reversal by Drew Gulak gets him back. And again, the smart move by Drew Gulak on that one. Hesitating a little bit with taking it out of his arsenal. And then when Roddy least expected it, he got hit with the discus lariat again. Gut wrench reversed. Back suplex reversed. Tiger Driver. Nailed it. 1, 2. No, Roddy pops the shoulder up again. Right at the count of 2. He pops the shoulder up again right at the count of 2. Gulak went for a right hand, but Roddy blocked it. Roddy. Flapjack. I don't know how. Maybe he jammed his knee on the landing. Did Gulak. Gulak ties him up. Gulak ties him up. He's trying. Wait. I think Gulak might be Gulak may have been losing his grasp. Or losing his arm. I don't know what he's. Gulak. I don't know if that was a mistake or what it was. Human error, let's put it that way. Stalling suplex by Roddy Strong, and he drops him. I think the technician wasn't sure. I think Gulak wanted to reposition because he thought he was too close to the ropes. I think that might have been it. Small package. 2, 3. Gulak stole the title. And that's why Gulak is the technician, because he just stole the NXT title from Roderick Strong. Gulak is the NXT champion. Gulak, the technician, is the NXT champion. He just bested the Messiah of the Backbreaker. With that being said, will this be the start of a new series, or will Gulak secure the NXT Championship and keep hold of the gold? You'll have to find out that in the next one. Until then, I will see you again soon.